What is going on, my family? This is your boy Demetrius, and here we are just gonna get right into it. So as y'all know, y'all all watch the gaming awards, or at least most of y'all watch the gaming awards. I actually did watch a good portion of the gaming awards. It was pretty cool, it was pretty entertaining, but we just gotta keep it real. At least 65% of y'all only watched the gaming awards because y'all wanted to see what was going on with Tekken 8 or Street Fighter 6. Now we're gonna talk about Street Fighter 6 in another video. I actually got a Street Fighter 6 video on the way as we're speaking right now. But the majority was Tekken 8. Everybody just wanted to see what they were gonna show with Tekken 8. And they showed a trailer of Tekken 8. Now a lot of people were kind of like, damn, is that all that they're gonna show for Tekken 8? Because I was like that. I was like, I thought they were gonna show just a little bit more. I wasn't expecting much from the Tekken 8 trailer because this is Bandai Namco. We talking about Bandai Namco. This is how they like to do things. They like to go the teaser route, kind of get us all hyped up and then make us be like, what? And then probably a couple of weeks from now, they gonna show something real big. I just kind of noticed how Harada and his team, they like to do things. They like to give us something little and then knock us out with something big a couple of weeks later. So expect something like that. We probably gonna get another trailer, or we're gonna start getting character trailers now when it comes to Tekken 8. But when it comes to the gaming awards, they did show, even though it was very, very little, I did take a lot out of that, even though I didn't expect much. So what they practically did with Tekken 8, of course, they show how the story is gonna get shown to us. Is basically, Jin versus Kazuya. And of course, Jun is going to be in the middle of it. I actually made a theory video on that, with Jun being in the middle of it spiritually. Now, a lot of people like Jun is coming back. It looks like Jun is kind of in that Kasumi role right now, kind of like how Kazumi was in Tekken 7. She's gonna be in the game, but she's not gonna be really there. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So Jun Kazama is practically, she's Kazumi right now. That's how they're doing it, which I ain't got no problem with. So she is probably gonna be part of the base roster of the game. And they pretty much showed off most of the original characters. Of course, you already know they was gonna show off Paul, of course. Jack, they showed him off. King, of course. They did show Lars, but I think the thing is with Lars, I think they got tired of people complaining about Lars, how he wasn't in the forefront of the story in Tekken 7. So they're probably going to put Lars back in the position that he was when he was in Tekken 6. So Lars is probably going to be a major factor in the game's story again, like he was in Tekken 6, because people were complaining, how he was in Tekken 7. He wasn't part of the story, and then his gameplay sucked kind of too. So I think Lars is going to be one of the big turnarounds. I think he's going to be the one of the most important characters again, just like he was in Tekken 6, because they showed him, his face was just big on the screen. Like, you know what? It's like they just wanted to let people know Lars is going to be important again. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So, hey, it's all good. Now, one of the things that I am really, really wondering is when it comes to Law. Like, which Law was that? Because when I was looking at it, it really looked like it could have been Forest Law. Because I was telling myself, could it be Martial Law or Forest Law? Because if you really look at this image, he looks too young to be Martial Law. This looks like Forest Law right here, because it does not look like they're going in a different art direction. So this really looks like Forest Law. I would not be surprised if it's Forest Law. But of course, right now we have to think it's Martial Law just because Martial Law was in Tekken 7, right? But I truly, honestly think this may be Forest Law right here. Hopefully, they do some character trailers and let us know who it is. But yeah, me personally, I think it's Forest Law. But until we know for sure, I guess we got to continue to say it's Martial Law. But that looked like Forest. And, I'm just giving my honest opinion. That looks like Forest. And then on top of that, one thing that I seen in the trailer, the rage drives are back. The reason why I seen that, because I know Marshall or Forest, I don't know which one. It looks like they did a little bit kind of like a rage drive type move. And then of course, it kind of looked like Lars did his rage drive and shit like that too. So yeah, so rage drives are confirmed for Tekken 8. We have not seen the rage arts yet, but that is one thing that they did show in the Tekken 8 trailer. They did show rage drives. So Rage drives are definitely going to be back in Tekken 8, and hey, I'm all for it. I like rage drives because one of the things about rage drives, rage drives can be stopped. They can be stopped, they can be sidestepped, they can be jabbed out, they can be, you can power crush a rage drive. So, rage drives can be stopped. So it's a good thing that rage drives are coming back into the game. I'm pretty much sure of that because my eyes did not play tricks on me. I know what I saw. So rage drives are confirmed when it comes to Tekken 8. And we don't even have to talk about the story. We already know what the story is going to be like. Now, the environment of Tekken 8. Now, this is probably going to shock some people of what I'm saying. With the Tekken 8's environment as of right now, the environment kind of gave me a little Mortal Kombat feel. You feel what I'm saying? Because like all the destroyed buildings and all of that. And then if you look at these images, you look at the background, it's really Mortal Kombat like, you know what I'm saying? And, I love Mortal Kombat. I like what they're doing with Tekken's atmosphere. They're making it more dark, and like I said, if you just pay attention to these images and the backgrounds and the images, it is very, very Mortal Kombat like. And that's a good thing too, because ain't no scene is as dark and gets us into it as Mortal Kombat scenes. So that's kind of cool that Tekken 8 is taking that Mortal Kombat route when it comes to their atmosphere. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that, but all you got to do is just look at the trailer and look at the images. And then not only that, let's go back to the Law image, because it looks like they got the courtyard. It looks damn near like Mortal Kombat. That looks like Mortal Kombat's 11 courtyard. Let's just keep it real. So I like what they're doing here. I like what they're doing because it just shows, developers influence each other. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a cool thing. So that's what I got out of that trailer. Like I said, it just wasn't a lot to go off of. Like I said, they confirmed a good deal of characters. So there's still a lot to come. Like I said before, I kind of feel like Bandai Namco did this shit on purpose just to get us to talk about it, just to keep Tekken 8 trending. You feel what I'm saying? So that Bandai Namco know what they doing. And then on top of that, I think they kind of did it in kind of honor of Street Fighter 6, because Street Fighter 6 showed a hell of a lot. They showed some characters, they showed gameplay footage, they showed a lot. So I felt like, Bandai Namco and Harada, they didn't want to make it into a counterpunch match with Street Fighter 6 and Capcom. So I understand why they didn't show a lot. And like I said before, it's cool that they did that. I wasn't expecting much, but it's gonna have to be sooner or later. Like I said, Bandai Namco is gonna have to show us some really big shit, and I'm thinking that they're probably gonna try to wait until after Street Fighter 6 is released, probably around June. That's when they're gonna start to really get into it and start to really show us some shit as far as gameplay, character trailers, and shit like that. But as of right now, I would have to tell y'all, don't expect too much. Don't expect too much when it comes to Tekken 8 right now, because from what it looks like they're just trying to just bide their time. They're letting Street Fighter 6 get some steam, get some energy, and then they're gonna, do their thing with Tekken 8 once Street Fighter 6 is released. So that's what I took out of that trailer. Like I said, not really much to go off of, except, rage drives are confirmed. Some characters are confirmed, of course, the obvious characters. And one of the things I do gotta say, even though I don't care too much for Paul being back, we already knew Paul was gonna be back because he's one of the original characters, and he's pretty much, the mirror image of Guile. I kind of like what they doing with Paul. It looks like they are, kind of doing something different with him, so shouts out to them for, trying to do something different and change Paul up a little bit. Of course, we already know his gameplay is going to be the same. It's going to be the same two moves: Phoenix Punch, Shredder Kick. There you go. So it's going to be the same two moves, but at least they are trying to change his design up. At least, you know what I'm saying? Now, if only Capcom would do that with Guile's trash ass. But yeah, so they are kind of doing a little something different with Paul as far as his image. But other than that, that's pretty much it when it came to that Tekken 8 trailer. Like I said, it wasn't the hypest thing we've ever seen, because you know how a lot of people are when it comes to that shit. It was not the hypest thing we've ever seen. But it's just one of those, at least they showed us something. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, I didn't expect much, but I'm satisfied what they did show us. And like I said, we just gonna have to just be patient with this. Not expect too much for a minute. Like, they'll probably show us bits and pieces here a couple of weeks from now, but we shouldn't get too big on Tekken 8 right now because, you know, like I said, it just kind of looks like they're just letting Street Fighter 6, you know, gain its steam and gain its energy. So right now, when it comes to Tekken 8, just don't expect too much. But like I said, you know, I'm pretty much satisfied with what they've shown. But, you know, if we would have got an Eddie confirmation, I would have been definitely happy. I would have been definitely happy if we would have got an Eddie confirmation. It doesn't look like we're going to get it as of yet, but it's on the way. It's on the way. But like I said before, Harada had already said they go off popularity. And Eddie is the most popular and the most famous character in Tekken. So I'm confident Eddie going to be back in the base roster. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section about Tekken 8 being at the Gaming Awards. What do y'all think about the trailer? What are y'all expecting in the future when it comes to Bandai Namco showing or whatever, character confirmations or whatever? Let me know in the comment section below. And of course, we can get a conversation started. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more of this Tekken 8 shit. Got more Tekken 8 videos on the way, so make sure y'all got the notification bell on and wait for those videos to come out because they're going to be fire. So I'm going to get back at you in the next video. God bless. Stay safe. I am out. Peace.